Back again, guys. Mount Vernon Kid here. Your boy. Still, I guess you could say, still paying homage to Wolverine in a sense. I will be continue to do this, paying homage to Wolverine this month, with a theme Q&A at the end of the month. I thought I'd do it. But anyway, so check this out. So back again, if you watched the first vid, Watch Mojo did top 10 Wolverine stories that you should read. This time around, they're doing another one. It's top 10 actors who should become the new Wolverine. Now, from what I'm hearing, even if they do recast Wolverine, Hugh Jackman has some say in the matter. So I'm like, wow, okay. But I've always said, like, you know what? Whoever they get, the next actor, they got a hell of a shoes to follow with Mr. Jackman, who's done that character for 17 years, and he wasn't my first choice, but he damn sure grew on me. And the only thing I did not get from him was him in that suit. But he always said, "Hey, if X-Men was in the MCU, he'd still be Wolverine," which I would take. But yeah, let's check out this next one, shall we? All right. All right. Now,
when it comes time to pass the torch, adamantium claws, we believe these actors would be more than capable of taking on the mantle of Marvel's most badass mutant. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors who should become the new Wolverine.
I come from nothing, and before long I will return to nothing. Let me kill this man for you.
Hugh Jackman confirmed that the upcoming third Wolverine movie would be his final performance as the legendary X-Man. Of course, that doesn't mean an end for Wolverine himself, and for this list, we'll be looking at the male actors who we believe could take on the role of this iconic character.
I used to think you were one of a kind, Wolverine. I was wrong.
Number 10, Michael Shannon.
This council has been disbanded.
Aside from being almost indestructible, Wolverine is a deeply traumatized character whose emotional scars run deep. Who better to bring out the wounded and primal side of this animal more than General Zod himself? Not really known for playing upbeat and civil kinds of characters, Michael Shannon's roles in Man of Steel and 99 Homes can show that he can pull off ruthless and rage-filled, which is ideal when your character needs to go berserk at a moment's notice.
You think I'm crazy? Huh? Is that what he told you?
However, the real appeal comes from how well he captures pain and loss, something integral to Logan just as much as his brutality.
I was bred to be a warrior, Cal. Trained my entire life to master my senses. Where did you train?
a farm.
On a farm?
Number 9, Scott Eastwood.
You ready for this? We'll see.
While he's better known as a supporting actor in large-scale features like Fury, Gran Torino, and Suicide Squad, the son of legendary actor Clint Eastwood could provide a fresh face for the character, providing Logan with a more youthful look. We've seen hints that he can play a rather beaten and violent individual in smaller roles, but given the chance, we think he could reinvigorate the aged X-Man. He's young enough to play Wolverine at almost any point in his life, so he could be brought in into any timeline with relative ease.
His dad could have been Wolverine back in the day.
Number 8, Mikhail Hausman.
Damn.
He made us fall in love with Dario Naharis in Game of Thrones, so why not give him a shot as Wolverine? As Dario Naharis, he showed off that he's very much at home with effortless charm and kicking all kinds of ass, which is what Wolverine does on a minute-to-minute basis. We have no doubt that he could also bring some of the more somber aspects of the character to life, but in all honesty, we just love to see him breaking some heads, letting out snide remarks, and more than likely betting one of his fellow ex-ladies before the day is done. Besides, he's already got the hair down.
Are you here to see our queen? She's in a good mood.
Number 7, Scott Adkins.
Wow, Scott Adkins.
Not the real champion here.
The majority of this actor's filmography tends to lean towards the B-movie side of things, his most well-known role being that of Russian fighter Yuri Boyka in the Undisputed franchise. Why would we throw him in the ring for a chance to take on Wolverine's title? Because the man is an absolute beast. His fighting prowess and physique can't be denied. You need look no further than his fight scenes to show that he could easily bring out the Canadian Death Machine's most violent side. Throw in a set of claws, and we think Adkins would rack up quite the cinematic body count.
Scott Adkins, Wolverine, huh? I could kind of get by that.
I didn't know what to say.
Charlie Hunnam,
Still don't.
I still see him as Green Arrow.
Jax in Sons of Anarchy, we were presented with a deeply flawed human being who, despite his bad decisions and tendency to find himself on the wrong side of the law, was willing to do anything for his family.
Clean yourself up, Jax.
In Pacific Rim, we were given a natural lead whose determination and charisma never fell out of place, despite the lighthearted feel of the movie. All in all, Hunnam knows how to portray a broken character, and knows how to have fun too. That's a recipe for Wolverine if we ever heard one. Number 5, Karl Urban.
Too long have you watched my sister. Too long have you haunted her steps.
He's already breathed new life into one iconic badass, so why not another? Urban has already shown his talent in cinematic masterpieces like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, as well as reboots like the Star Trek series. But we really have to shine light on his interpretation of Dredd, the role that finally gave the gritty, futuristic judge the respect he deserved.
I'm wondering when you'd remember you left your helmet behind.
Sir, a helmet can interfere with my psychic abilities.
Think a bullet might interfere with them more.
The darkness of the character, his stone-cold approach to killing, his ability to speak to the source material, Urban just keeps ticking the boxes in what would make a great Wolverine. In fact, he's one of the few that we think could actually pull off the character's classic costume.
I may throw up on you.
I think these things are pretty safe.
Don't pander to me, kid. One tiny crack in the hull and our blood boils in 13 seconds.
Number 4, Joel Edgerton.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
From Warrior?
You're a goddamn teacher. You got no business in the ring with those animals.
Actually, I used to be one of those animals.
This actor has more than proved he's a Hollywood heavyweight with roles like Black Mass and The Gift, reflecting that he can play a tormented soul lurking on the fringe of society. Fully encapsulating the lone wolf element Wolverine is known for, the role that really brings him to the forefront is that of Brendan Cullen in Warrior, where he showed that he can not only bulk up to an obscene degree, but also that even the nicest of guys can be a badass.
Brendan Cullen is going to right here. Very, very dangerous position, and he's in big trouble.
It's pretty much assured that if he were to slip into Logan's shoes, that we would get a character just as likely to reflect on past pains as he is to snap a man in half. Number 3, Richard Armitage.
I thought you said this place would be easy to find. I lost my way twice.
You might know him for his towering performance as the short-statured Thorin Oakenshield in the Hobbit trilogy, and while that showed that he could easily channel the flawed hero archetype, his work on the small screen is where he really shines. He fluctuated between sinister and sympathetic as Guy of Gisborne in Robin Hood, and
he was. I know him.
Hannibal.
He was good.
Fear is not what you owe me. You owe me all.
As far as portraying men with shattered psyches trying to contain their inner monsters, he has quite the extensive list of qualifications, and we'd be more than happy for him to let Wolverine out of the cage. Number 2, Tom Hardy.
Everybody wants Tom Hardy. They
cannot touch me. They are long dead.
Charles Bronson, Bane, Max, the Cray twins, this man has brought them all to life and put his own stellar spin on each of these real-life and fictional icons, and we feel that his take on the Wolverine would be no different.
Peace has cost you your strength. Victory has defeated you.
We've all seen just how intense he can be physically. Look no further than Dark Knight Rises in Warrior, where he broke all kinds of bones. Of course, he's got the charm to match, and seeing Tom Hardy with a pair of adamantium claws would be pretty friggin' epic. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Well, he can't be because he's the Punisher. He wants to be He-Man.
This is
Gerard Butler should be Craven.
Number 1. Hugh Jackman.
Wait, what?
Things play out.
Oh,
Wait.
because you're from the future.
No.
Wait, what? Wait a minute.
Seriously, all those other guys.
I don't
Hugh
get
Jackman
it.
Still is Wolverine.
You wanna shoot me? Shoot me!
Are we cheating here? Absolutely. It's
Yes,
just that
you
we're
are
not
cheating.
prepared to see our favorite actor from Down Under give up the crown just yet.
You took my life.
You make it sound as if I stole something from him. As I recall, it was you who volunteered for the procedure.
No, he didn't volunteer.
For over a
See, that's
decade, he's been
bullshit.
tearing bad guys apart and setting the trend for other superheroes to follow. He is one of the few people we have to thank for the current explosion of quality superhero films, and it's almost criminal to have to see him go right as the genre is beginning to peak, especially now that Deadpool has finally entered the arena.
Oh, hello. I know, right? Whose balls did I have to fondle to get my very own movie? I can't tell you, but it does rhyme with Pulverine.
So, do you agree with our list? Which actor named Hugh Jackman do you think would make the best Wolverine?
answer correctly.
With new top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You and I have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah. All right, y'all. That was an interesting list. Carl Urban. I still want him to be Dredd, and I'm hearing Dredd 2 is in the works. But I always saw Carl Urban could be Batman actually. Scott Adkins is another actor that I could kind of see pulling off Wolverine, but especially because of the side of him being this ultimate weapon. You know, especially it'd be good to see someone actually showcase Wolverine's martial arts side. You know, this guy's been around for centuries and he knows all these different types of fighting ability, but they never show it. They just show him as this just brute brawler. Show that. The others, Tom Hardy is always another one that people have talked about. Him putting on Wolverine. But the others, everybody has their choices. Everybody, I can't really see Michael Shannon as Wolverine. I just can't. No, I'm sorry, I can't. That one kind of, I'm like, that as soon as they saw that, I was like, no. Whoever, who else did what? Oh, they had Scott Eastwood, Clint Eastwood's son. I do want to see him get as big as his dad, or just find his own niche in Hollywood. Like I said, if his dad could have been Wolverine back in the day. But I don't know if I would see him as Wolverine. Maybe somebody else, but not Wolverine. I just don't see him as. I do see him as a hero, just not Wolverine. Charlie Hunan, from Pacific Rim and Son of Anarchy. I still see him as Green Arrow, like for the big screen. I think he could pull Oliver Queen off well. But this is a decent list. Come on, Watch Mojo. Really, you put Hugh Jackman on there? I get it, but it was like that's cheating. But yeah, I could have seen some whoever they get, if they really are gonna recast Wolverine, which I really don't think they should. Let Wolverine go and start pushing X-23. I know she's a kid, but hey, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, not a bad list. Another bad list. You guys tell me in the comment section below what you guys think. Get those likes up, because if you get them up, I'll say this. If you get the likes up to, let's see, what was the highest likes I got? I've got a thumbs up. I got a bunch, but okay, here's the deal. If you get the latest latest reactions that I'm putting out up to, let's say, 30 likes, the first 4 requests, you gotta put hashtag react please Chris, the link wherever. I will do those next week for you. There you go. But other than that, guys, y'all take. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in for my reactions. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any requests, y'all, don't forget to provide me with the link and along with the hashtag slogan React Please Chris. That is hashtag React Please Chris. And as always, this is Wolverine Kid saying peace. I'm out.